I know what they want us to say, but I want to say it. I'll say different words.
I will double check everything. Nobody can say anything later on. Ah, okay, so all with the ka. Was it ka for you? Ah, ko. Okay, ko, ka.
Coco caca.
Hello. I think when it comes to our countries, culturally, we're really similar. Most of our cultures are also similar when it comes to religion. Linguistically, some countries are similar because they have Cyrillic alphabet, and then some of them have Latin, except from Greece, which has its own alphabet. And I think just generally values, maybe like family-oriented countries, that would be something that would describe Balkans. And also speaking with passion, maybe being a bit loud.
And food.
Definitely food. And also common words to describe some food items, maybe.
I think, yeah, because we're more like the southern, eastern regions. I feel like geographically, culturally, a lot of Balkan countries also are linguistically connected. Not all of them, like Romania or Greece wouldn't be, but Serbia, Bulgaria, or like former countries of Yugoslavia as well, you know, we're all pretty much the same language. So yeah, in that respect, I feel like we share a lot of like commonalities.
In Romania, I feel like it's more about the music and also the way we are. And actually, when I met Bulgarian people, I feel like we were so similar in the way we behave, and I feel like we're quite extrovert overall. And we even had like so many songs about Balkan and everything, even though it's not 100% like a Balkan country at all. But it's still like many people consider like, yeah, we are Balkan as well.
I mean, from what I've read is that the southern area of Romania is like Balkan.
Considered Balkan.
Yeah, and to add on all this, I feel like you covered most of it. One common characteristic about the Balkan people is our hospitality. I feel like a lot of foreign people, when they come to our country, sometimes they would have a misunderstanding of us being a bit more cold and strict at first sight, because you wouldn't see that many people smiling on the street.
Because we've been through a lot.
You got a serious face, but then once you talk to people, they would be super nice. They would go out of their way to help you.
I agree. I feel like especially if you show that you're interested in the culture, they are very, very eager to show what we have to offer, basically.
And also you said about coffee, I forgot. I think the coffee culture is really strong in our countries. Like obviously for Greece, like Greek coffee, and I definitely think respectfully for your countries, like your own country's coffee. And what you said as well, I think it really sums up Balkan people. Like we have been through a lot. Like it's one of the most conquered, and like, you know, war has happened a lot all around the Balkan region. So you will not see people being like overly friendly for no reason or overly smiley and talkative for no reason. But once you get to know them, you will realize they're extremely hospitable.
Presently, that are here right now, I feel like we have Serbia and Bulgaria, we are from the same language group, but Romania is separate, and then Greece is separate. So like on the Balkans, we do have a lot of similarities and borrowed words that came historically wise. Like when I was researching before we came, I saw one thing that we have in common with some of the countries is that we simplified a lot of the case system. And with Romania is that we use the same definite article, we put it after the word. So for example, in English you would say the chair, for example, but for us it's chair, and then at the end you put a little bit of a particle, so to make it...
Oh, we don't do that.
So Serbia has one of the hardest like declination forms, so I don't think that we...
You don't simplify it?
No, I mean, we say it after the word, that is a fact, but we have 7 different declinations. And I've heard that Bulgarian is much, much easier than Serbian in that respect, because you simplify the grammar.
Do you guys have like genders for inanimate objects as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay, you guys have that too. Because we said about the languages that are here now, obviously Romania has a Latin alphabet, and then you guys use both the Cyrillic and the Latin, and you guys only use the Cyrillic, right?
Yeah, but when we originally made it, it was kind of inspired by the old...
Right.
Greek, Slavonic.
I think that Romania sounds pretty different, because I heard both Bulgarian and Greek, especially when I've been to Greece. However, when I speak Romanian, people that can understand a little bit are more like Spanish people or Italian, but just like a little bit. Right now I already speak Spanish, but even before speaking Spanish, I could have still understood a little bit. And I still understand Italian. So yeah, when it comes to other languages like Bulgarian or Greek, I feel like they're quite different.
It's a Romance language, which I find very interesting, because you guys sound Slavic, like the pronunciation gives it a very like Eastern European vibe, but then, you know, the words itself, like if you read it, it's almost like you're reading like Italian or Spanish or something like that.
We do have a lot of words in common with Romania. Last time when I did the video, I think it was about 15,000 or 15,000, right? So I was like, what?
But I feel like the most common things will be here, right?
Yeah.
Because you guys both use the Latin and the... Maybe you will have like a lot of connections with both of them, I feel like.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, we are all like neighboring countries in a way, so it's just...
In Romania, we say România.
In Serbia, we say Romania.
In Greece, we say Romania.
In Bulgaria, we say Romania.
Wait, ooh, I hear the ooh.
So I think I'm the only one that says Romania, so like two U's.
Ah, and you say ooh in the beginning,
Yeah,
right? Not
Romania.
o. Ah, okay. Do you say o?
România.
Oh, it's o. We all say ooh. We say Romania, but they say o like English, Romania.
But I mean, very mutually understandable, I think.
In Romania, we say Bulgaria.
In Serbia, we say Bugarska.
In Greece, we say Bulgaria.
In Bulgarian, we say Bulgaria.
Wait, Bulgaria, that sounds really similar. We say V though, not B. We don't really use a lot of B for like country.
I think that it sounds really similar the way we say it also.
Yeah, except mine, I say Bugarska. A lot of countries, we say ska at the end.
It sounds like an adjective.
Yeah, but it depends on the language. I don't know why specifically Bulgaria is not with iya at the end, because we also have iya endings a lot. Maybe it's just a bit easier to pronounce in Serbian.
So you guys do say B though, right? So that letter is B for you as well. Because for us that letter is V. I feel like a lot of sounds for other languages that sound like B, we change them to V.
In Cyrillic, B is a V.
In Romania, we say Serbia.
In Serbia, we say Srbija.
In Greece we say Serbia.
In Bulgaria, we say Serbia.
See, B, no B again. For us it's V, Serbia.
But Bulgaria, you say it exactly how we say it, Srbija.
The accent is on the first.
But the letters are the same, so you don't have an E in between S and R. We love our clusters of consonants. Still very mutually intelligible, I feel like, yeah.
In Romania, we say Grecia.
In Serbia, we say Grčka.
In Greece we say Elada.
In Bulgaria, we say Gărția.
Sadly.
Where did
There are many like sources, on like where it came from, either from like Ottoman Empire calling us like that, or the Italians calling it like that. Anyway, foreigners calling our country like that, and then it stayed. But it has nothing to do with the actual Greek. Maybe in English would be like Hellenic, but in actual Greek it's Hellas, now Ellada, but before Hellas. Like in our passport it says Hellenic, not Greek.
like the name of our country, Bulgaria, hasn't changed since we got established as a country. So
Yeah, because we were conquered a lot, girl. I don't know.
we were conquered a lot too, but how come we didn't change? And you
That's the sad part, yeah. But let me check where it came from.
wait, and in Serbian you say
Grčka.
Grčka.
No vowels, as always, just consonants, because we love our little consonants.
Grecia.
See, you use ch instead of c. We say Gărția.
We say ch.
Actually, Romanian people love Greece.
When they first met the Hellenic, like Greek tribes, they would call them like Greki. That's why the Romans used Grecia for Greek people. Yeah, that was the nickname that stuck.
In Romania, we say univers.
In Serbia, we say universum.
In Greece, we say diastema.
In Bulgaria we say Vselena.
Completely different.
So you guys are both, I feel like, Latin based.
For us, like especially back in like classic times of Greece, people were really interested in sciences, and one of the sciences was related to universe or to like cosmos. So we have our own complete distinct words when it comes to this like science related or like anything about astronomy.
In Romania, we say dezastru.
I know what they want us to say, and I want to go say it. I'll say different words.
It depends on the context, but in Serbia, we say katastrofa.
In Greece, we say katastrofi, or an older word, disasterima, but nobody's really using that.
In Bulgaria as well, it depends on the context. But in Bulgaria, we say katastrofa or bedствие or tragedia as well. But I feel like the common ground would be katastrofa, like catastrophe. Nowadays, it's mostly used for when you have like a car accident, like a crash or kind of a disaster.
Actually, in Romania, we also have that word, just like all of you, would be catastrofa, but I feel like people don't really use that word. However, I was able to understand each one's word.
Because I think we have a common word when it's also English, catastrophe. I just want to add that it is a Greek-rooted word. Somebody's going to say that it is a Greek-rooted word. Kata means to go down, and strophe is to turn. I think the other countries were inspired by the Greek word for this one.
That word reminds me of my mom a lot. She always says katastrofa. Like
In Romania, we say timp or perioadă.
Serbia, it depends what we're saying, but you can say era as well. You can say doba or period.
In Greece, for time, we say chronos or ora, and for era, we say epochi or periodos.
So in Bulgaria, for time we say vreme, and for era we can say also era, epocha, period. It really depends on the context.
Oh, epochi, epocha, okay.
We also have epocha, we have doba, we have period. Vreme is time itself. They all have slightly different contexts.
We also have epoca, but I feel like it's more used in terms of like history.
Like a period of time, like an era. I will double check everything. Nobody can say anything later on. Epochi is a Greek word because epi means upon and echo means to hold, okay?
Thank you, Greek.
In Romania, we say capra.
Very Italian and Spanish of you, yeah. In Serbia, we say koza.
In Greece, we say katsika.
In Bulgaria we say koza.
Ah,
Oh my god, that sounds like kaciga, which is a helmet in Serbian.
What about in Romania? What was it?
Capro.
ah, okay, so all with the ka. Was it ka for you? Ah, ko. Okay, ko, ka.
Koko kaka.
In Romania, we say școală.
In Serbia, we say shkola.
In Greece, we say scholio.
Okay, so in Bulgarian we say učilište, but we used to say školo as well back in the day. Now we use the word škola more for like academy. If you say škola, it wouldn't really reference to school. What I found is that the word školo, I'm pretty sure it's also Greek, and also the meaning is very interesting because it meant free time, and then something that you do in the free time, and then because as the language evolved, people evolved, right? So what they did in the free time is what? Discussion and learning. So it became the place where you learn in your free time.
It used to mean leisurely time, and it is a Greek word.
Imagine nowadays telling people that school is free time.
Yeah, because back in the day it was like a privilege, only for the rich that had time.
In Romania, we say masă.
In Serbia, we say sto.
In Greece, we say trapezi.
I have a surprise for you. In Bulgaria, we say masa, but we can also say trapeza,
Period.
which comes from Greek, and it kind of means a table full of, like it's prepared food and meal, so you can eat. And I think it started when people used to do like the praying rituals or like the ancestral rites when somebody's dead or something, like you would put the trapeza.
Ah, trapeza, right. We have a specific part of the church inside that is called trapeza.
See, that's where it comes from.
In Serbia, we also say trpeza, but it doesn't mean the actual just table itself would be sto. And I know that you find it funny because that means chair.
Chair in Bulgarian.
For us, chair is stolica.
In Romania, we say ochi.
So you're saying plural?
It's actually same.
Oh, wait, are you asking for one or two eyes?
Let's just say one eye. In Serbia, we say oko.
In Greek, we say mati or ophthalmos.
In Bulgaria, we say oko.
Ah, it's all with O.
It's all, and I think for you it's like, because it's a Latin Greek-based word for ophthalmology.
Yeah, like or like oracy or ophthalmology. Yes, it means the eye. Yeah, or oracy, it means the sight. Ophthalmos is like a little bit more. Your doctor would say something about that, or when you go to check your eyes and stuff.
In Romania, we say port.
In Serbia, we say luka.
In Greece, we say limani.
Oh, very different. In Bulgaria, we say pristanište.
Oh, I understand. We have the word pristaniste.
Do you probably have pristan as well? Pristan is the original word for like the place where the boats stand.
Yeah, I think it's a very Slavic word. It sounds Slavic. It's our own word.
And then in Romania, it sounds very Latin.
Super Latin, yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Lovely.
There's so many different words to say lovely. Let's list a couple of words so we can find common ground, maybe.
In Romania, we say cât de drăguț.
Huh?
In Serbian, you can say divno, slatko, lepo, drago, milo. Yeah, those kinds of words.
I mean, I will use the female version, and for lovely, you can say ευχάριστη, όμορφη, γλυκιά.
Yeah, in Bulgaria, we can say lots of things as well. Хубаво, прекрасно, чудесно, драго, мило.
So you both said Milo.
Yeah, milo, drago. I mean, that's where my word comes from. Draga, it actually means like dear or darling. Like it can be kind of like, yeah, when something is dear, it can also be lovely, right?
For me, it would be like the mother of dragons.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's like the English interpretation, because when you say draga, that's kind of how it sounds like dragon, but actually it's draga.
That is so lovely.
So yeah, that's so lovely, yeah. So when people say like, nice to meet you in Serbian, they say drago mi je. Yeah, it's lovely to meet you. So yeah, a lot of people like to make a joke and be like, drago mi je, draga, and I'm like, I've heard this joke a million times. They always think it's like original. Lovely to meet you, lovely, you know, like they say my name twice, you know, and then I'm like, haha.
I think, but Milo for you guys, it's like more like sweet, right? For me, also Rilkos or Rilka is sweet.
What were the other words that you said besides?
Kde dragoc, and it's more like, oh, how lovely. Otherwise, there would not be, I think, an accurate translation for this. But we also have in Romanian, actually, drago, which is dear. In Romania, we say spirit.
In Serbia, we say duh.
In Greek, we say pneuma.
And actually, we also have duh as well, but I feel like it's more used for like very old people in maybe more like the church.
Is that how you call the Holy Spirit? Like,
Yeah, so like pneuma, it can also mean something about like breathing.
and in Bulgaria we say duh
Do you use duh only for pneuma or for a ghost as well?
for ghost as well.
Ah, you use it for ghost as well?
Ghost and spirit.
Because for us it's different, it's fantasma for ghost.
Fantasma, that's actually in Spanish as well, fantasma. In Romania, we say vreme.
In Serbia, we say vreme.
In Greece we say keros.
In Bulgaria we say vreme.
Oh, as in like time?
Yes.
Time and weather is the same word. Yeah.
You're the odd one out this time.
We had a lot of similar words across the board. You know, if they were Greek words, then we would have the same one. If it's not for us the Greek word, then the Greek version would be different, obviously. You know, when Romanian had their own Romance Latin word, then. But otherwise, I think it was pretty similar.
I think our countries have many similarities in terms of words, and also with Bulgaria, but I feel like Greek words are quite different actually.
But I also noticed that even though Serbia has both Latin and Cyrillic, it would lean to the Cyrillic side a lot for the words compared to the Latin.
I mean, yeah, because our language is still Slavic, you know, like just because we adopted both writing systems, you know, it was.
Right, so I think the Cyrillic like influence.
But it was interesting to see that mostly common use words would be Latin based, and when you have something similar with us, you would say it's like more old style and.
True.
So today we compared 4 Balkan countries' word differences.
If you like this video, please like, subscribe and comment down below.
See you next time. Bye.